Welcome to my channel. I am about to start my egg freezing cycle. This would be the second cycle. For this time around, I decided to document my journey in hopes that it will help provide a little bit more information from my own personal experience for those of you out there that are considering doing egg freezing. Or it might just keep you company throughout your own journey for those of you who are already in the middle of the process. In today's video, I am going to cover the high-level schedule for a typical egg freezing cycle, the medications, as well as the injections. Both of my egg freezing cycles all begin with initial consultation sessions with my doctor, who asked me a bunch of questions to understand why I'm seeking egg freezing procedure right now, as well as what my goals were for the procedure, whether it's only egg freezing, embryo freezing, or IVF as well. Based on my age, I was 33 when I reached out to the doctor for consultation, as well as my unclear child-rearing goals. As the years go by, I've become more and more uncertain whether or not I want to have kids, but at the same time, I don't want to regret that decision later in the future. The doctor agreed that it is the best time for me to go through an egg freezing process. One of the key reasons for this is that a woman's egg quantity and egg quality will start declining more sharply after around 35. After the consultation, we did an ultrasound to understand what the baseline egg follicle count is. We also did some blood work to test for STIs, Hep B, measles, genetic disease carrier screening, but the most important one was to test for AMH levels, which is used as an indicator of egg follicle count. This is used along with your initial ultrasound to help the doctor judge what the likely outcome is for your egg freezing cycle. Once my doctor decided I was ready to begin my egg freezing cycle, he asked me to go on birth control pills for around 14 days. This is to ensure that your egg follicles are all growing at the same pace. At the end of my birth control pills, I went back for a baseline ultrasound, where the doctor checked for normal egg follicle growth and to make sure we have a good starting quantity before proceeding with the injections. I did a total of 10 days of injections. During that time, I also went back to the hospital every few days for an ultrasound to monitor egg follicle growth. During the injections, you're not allowed to drink alcohol. You will also be asked to stop any vigorous exercises and abstain from sexual intercourse after around day 5. On my day 10 ultrasound, my doctor decided that I have a good number of egg follicles that have reached maturity, and I was asked to do the trigger shots that night. Exactly 36 hours after the trigger shots, I took the day off and went back to the hospital for my egg retrieval procedure. It lasted around a total of 3 hours, but the actual surgery was around 20 to 30 minutes. So in general, the egg freezing process takes around 1 month. However, for me, because after my initial ultrasound and blood work, the doctor noticed that my egg follicle count and AMH levels were on the lower side for someone my age. Therefore, he asked me to go off of birth control pills for a few months before officially starting my cycle in order to obtain the best results. In total, it took me around 3 to 4 months to finish the process. Let's get started with the medications. I received my medications in 2 big boxes. Some of them were shipped with cold packs because they require refrigeration, while others, they were shipped just in regular room temperature. Let's go see what I found in those boxes. Today's actually the first day of injections for me for my egg freezing process. Although this is the second time I'm doing egg freezing, it's already been several months since I did my first round, and so I've pretty much forgotten all the techniques that I would need to use to administer injections for myself. And so before getting started with the injections today, I am going to review some tutorial videos that were put out by the pharmacy where I bought my medication from. And so they're all on YouTube. It's super easy to find. So I'm just gonna watch through a few tutorial videos before I start prepping those injections. Let's go check them out.
Hi, I'm Jane, an Alto pharmacist specializing in fertility. I'm here to walk through injecting your fertility medications. We'll go through several steps together, so stay tuned. Always make sure your hands are washed and you're working on a clean, flat surface. Let's begin. The Gonal F RFF Ready Jet pen comes in 3 different sizes. It comes in a 300 IU, 450 IU,
So here's everything that I need for today's injection. There are 2 different injection shots for today. Starting here with Gonal F injection pen. It comes with the needle. Down here is Menopure, as well as the sodium chloride fluid that needs to get mixed with the Menopure powder. There's Q-cap to help you with the mixing. The needle, syringe for the injection. Here's the alcohol wipes to help clean the site of injection. And last but not least, a sharps container, because you can't discard needles anywhere random. You have to put them into the sharps container. Well, here we go. I'm gonna start my injection. It really shouldn't be that painful since it's subcutaneous, but it varies greatly from person to person. For me, it could get pretty painful, so I'm gonna try my best to not poke myself too much. Well, that was all done. That took a while. It's been forever since I had to do an injection, so that took much longer. It wasn't too painful today. It could have been, but I think I got pretty lucky with the site that I chose. There wasn't too much bleeding either, so all's good. I'll be back here same time tomorrow to administer day 2. Wish me luck.